5 reasons your legs are getting weaker. After 60, do this before it's too late. Are your legs feeling weaker, shakier, more tired than they once were? Struggling to climb stairs or stand for long periods? Here's the surprising truth. Weak legs aren't just a normal part of aging. They're a warning sign that your body is losing strength, circulation, or even crucial nutrients. And if you ignore it, things can get much worse. Dangerous falls, loss of independence, even life-threatening complications. But don't worry. Once you understand the hidden causes behind leg weakness, you can take simple steps to rebuild your strength and move with confidence again. Before we dive in, if you haven't already, subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss our most vital health tips for strong legs and a healthier life. Don't let important information slip by. Your future self will thank you. Let's discover the 5 biggest reasons your legs are getting weaker and how to fix them before it's too late. The information provided is for educational purposes only and should not be considered medical advice. Reason number 5, muscle loss. Sarcopenia. As we grow older, our muscles naturally shrink, a condition known as sarcopenia. This process begins as early as our 30s, but after 60, it accelerates significantly. If you're not doing anything to counteract it, you could lose up to 30% of your muscle mass by your 80s. This loss of muscle weakens your legs, making everyday activities like standing up from a chair, walking long distances, or climbing stairs much more difficult. Signs of muscle loss: thinner thighs and calves, a feeling of heaviness in your legs, fatigue after just a brief walk. The good news? You can slow or even reverse sarcopenia by incorporating easy strength exercises into your daily routine. Chair squats, leg lifts, resistance band exercises. These can restore lost muscle. Protein is also essential. Aim for lean meats, eggs, fish, dairy, nuts, and legumes to support muscle repair. And don't forget movement. Even just 10 to 15 minutes of walking daily can help keep your leg muscles engaged and strong. Number 4, poor circulation. Peripheral artery disease. Ever notice your legs are cold, numb, or cramp up when you walk? This could be a symptom of poor circulation, often caused by plaque buildup in the arteries, a condition known as peripheral artery disease, or PAD. When your legs don't receive adequate blood, they become weak, tired, and prone to cramping. In severe cases, this can even lead to slow-healing wounds or infections. If your legs feel heavy or tingly after standing for a while, or if you experience pain in your calves that eases when you sit down, your circulation may be compromised. To improve blood flow, try daily walking, even if it's just around the house. Staying hydrated is also essential. Drink plenty of water and reduce salt intake to avoid swelling. Warm foot soaks, massages, and elevating your legs can also help. If symptoms persist, consult your doctor, because untreated PAD can increase your risk of heart disease and strokes. If you're serious about taking the next step towards stronger legs, type STEP in the comments right now. Let's see how many of us are ready to move forward. Your one word could inspire someone else to start too. Number 3, nerve damage. Peripheral neuropathy. Do your legs or feet feel tingly, numb, or like they're burning? Does it seem like you're walking on a sponge? These might be symptoms of nerve damage or peripheral neuropathy, a condition that affects nearly 1 in 3 seniors, especially those with diabetes or vitamin deficiencies. High blood sugar damages nerves over time. Low levels of vitamin B12, vital for nerve health, can also lead to leg weakness. The longer neuropathy remains untreated, the worse it can become, causing balance issues and even falls. To protect your nerves, monitor your blood sugar regularly. Eat a B12-rich diet, eggs, dairy, leafy greens, and avoid excessive alcohol, which can aggravate nerve damage. Gentle leg and foot massages can also help improve nerve function and lessen discomfort. If you notice ongoing numbness, don't ignore it. Talk to your doctor for proper testing and treatment. Number 2, spinal problems. Sciatica and herniated discs. You might not realize it, but your lower back plays a crucial role in leg strength. If you have a herniated disc, spinal stenosis, or even long-term poor posture, It can pinch the nerves in your spine, causing weakness, pain, or sudden collapses in your legs. Symptoms of spinal-related leg weakness, pain that radiates from your lower back, down one or both legs. Numbness in your feet, or feeling like one leg is weaker than the other. If this sounds familiar, try gentle back stretches, such as the knee-to-chest stretch or seated spinal twists. Avoid sitting for extended periods. This puts pressure on your lower back. If you must sit for long periods, use a lumbar support cushion, and make sure you get up and move every 30 minutes. Keeping your spine healthy is vital to keeping your legs strong. If you're still with us and learning something new, type 1 in the comments. And don't forget to hit the like button to support more health tips. Reason number 1. Electrolyte imbalance. Magnesium and potassium deficiency. Ever had a sudden leg cramp in the middle of the night? Do your legs feel shaky or weak all of a sudden? This could be due to a lack of key minerals, like magnesium and potassium, which are necessary for proper muscle function. Low potassium can cause muscle spasms, weakness, and even irregular heartbeats. A deficiency of magnesium can lead to twitching, fatigue, and even anxiety. This often happens because of dehydration, certain medications like diuretics, or simply not consuming enough mineral-rich foods. To restore balance, increase your intake of potassium-rich foods, bananas, oranges, spinach, avocados. For magnesium, try almonds, dark chocolate, whole grains, beans. Also, make sure to drink plenty of water. Dehydration can make these deficiencies worse. If you frequently experience leg cramps, try a warm Epsom salt bath before bed. The magnesium in the salts absorbs through your skin, relaxing your muscles and preventing cramps. Take action today. Weak legs aren't just an inconvenience, they're a warning signal. Your body needs attention. Whether it's muscle loss, poor circulation, nerve damage, spinal issues, or an electrolyte imbalance. There are simple, natural solutions to help you regain strength. Begin today. Exercise daily. Even 5 minutes makes a difference. Eat more protein and nutrient-rich foods to rebuild muscle. Drink more water and balance your minerals to avoid weakness. Check your posture and spinal health to prevent nerve issues. Walk every day to enhance circulation and prevent leg fatigue. Don't wait until it's too late. Pause for a moment and subscribe if you found this helpful. Don't miss out on more life-changing health tips. Share your thoughts, questions, or personal experiences in the comments below. We love hearing from you, and your stories inspire us to keep creating better, healthier content. If you know someone who could benefit from stronger legs, please share this video with them. Your health and the health of your loved ones matters. Stay active, stay connected, and see you in the next video.